So look back on that 11th inning one more time. Nick Ahmed flies out to start the inning, right? So you've got Gabby Moreno taking third, which was honestly very risky base running move that I'm not sure I fully understand, but he takes third. He's in there, runner at third, one out. Corbin Carroll comes in and pinch hits for Alec Thomas. I was a little confused, to be honest, why Corbin Carroll didn't pinch hit for Alec Thomas the last time around, because Alec Thomas faced Aroldis Chapman in his previous at bat. Kind of wondered if the D-backs would make that move then, but for whatever reason, Torrey decided to make that move here. It doesn't pan out. Corbin Carroll pops up. There's a runner at third, 2 outs. The D-backs are down by 2 runs. That's when I pull into the driveway, Derek, and I turn the ignition, and it's like, okay, this Diamondbacks game, I mean, this appears to probably be over most likely. And then I walk inside. What happens? Ketel Marte is intentionally walked, which is a very interesting move by Bruce Bochy. Because although Ketel obviously hit the homer in his last at bat,
he's struggled. Like I said, in the month of August, he really hasn't been that good. So it was a surprising move.
Yeah, it was a little surprising. He was putting on the tying runner. I know the D-backs made a pretty much identical move and intentionally putting on Corey Seager in the top half of the inning, but it's a little different when, it's the top half of the inning and you don't necessarily know exactly how many runs, are going to be scored or anything. In the bottom half, the D-backs know that they need 2 runs, and Bruce Bochy was willing to put that second runner on base. So you've got first and third 2 outs at that point. Still not exactly a great spot, but there you go. Geraldo Perdomo is able to hit a double, an enormous clutch hit. Ketel Marte doesn't score from first, so the D-backs don't tie the game.
It was weird because
up and does his thing.
Like you said, they were so aggressive with Gabriel Moreno on the base path, and then like 2 batters later, here they are holding Ketel up at third on what looked like arguably he could have scored on it, but
Garcia is a cannon of an arm. I didn't see the play. I did not see the play live, so I don't know what it looked like, but Adolis Garcia has an excellent arm. So
no, but he got it into the cutoff man, but it looked like Ketel had he kept going, but I don't know. I mean, I obviously they made the right call in the end, and I just thought with the way that this game had gone with the lack of offense that it was really a smart move, or it ended up being a smart move. Michael McDermott says walking Seager was the right move, just didn't work out. That
for sure
was the key there, as well, and it just didn't go as well for Kevin Ginkel. But this team has something good going for it right now, and I don't really know. I don't know what caused them to struggle the way they did, but this team is once again looking like that team that we saw in April and May. And this is not a shocking win, but I mean, a pretty good win considering that their record against above 500 teams hasn't been very good this year.
It hasn't. No, I think after today it'd be 27-40, which is still not great. 27-40 against above 500 teams, 38-21 against below 500 teams. The D-backs haven't, for anyone, kind of bringing up that narrative. It's true. The D-backs have done a lot of their damage against the lesser teams in the league, and they've struggled against teams, of the caliber of the Texas Rangers. But as you said earlier, the Rangers have been struggling. They just got swept by the Brewers over the weekend.
Right.
So, they've run into a little bit of a roadblock, and tomorrow's a big game as well now, right? With the D-backs winning this game, a game that on paper they weren't really supposed to win, right? Jordan Montgomery against the bullpen Slade Ciccone thing. Now you're set up tomorrow to potentially take both games of this series, which would be enormous for the Diamondbacks to be able to do that. We've talked a lot about how difficult their schedule is the rest of the way. The Texas Rangers are about as good of a team as they're going to play the rest of the season. So if they're able to finish the job tomorrow, if Zach Gallen is able to come out and do Zach Gallen things against one of the best offenses in the game, that would be enormous.